nowadays, or with the kind of the first guy I met when I came to the reserve. So, a small token of our appreciation. This is for really from the group. Actually, Major Mullins made it.
I figured he
Just a master woodcutter. He's the one that actually put it together.
Okay.
Made it in Okinawa. That's Okinawan.
Yeah. Oh, there.
It's Okinawan wood, but it was made in the wood shop in Okinawa. Yeah.
Great.
So
shouldn't he have been doing his job? No.
He did it in his off time on the weekends.
Great. I'll wait for him to show up. Where do we know where he is?
I know Glenn did some other things, but there are some folks that didn't get to sign the back because they were just now coming in. But
okay.
If you could just wait and let everybody kind of sign something here.
Yeah.
And but really, congratulations.
Thanks, everybody.
Doing well.
Thank you very much. Pete, thanks for the kind words.
The floor is yours.
Oh man, what do you want? Reflective wisdom. No, I definitely came to Skolac before it was Skolac, and thought I was just going to do a year, and then I said, well, I kind of want you to be committed so they can kind of develop this thing. Those of you who remember Rob Higby and Bill Morgan and Sages of Maria, yeah, and I guess Mike Riley, same kind of guy, and Mitch of course was on it, so kind of got this thing spinning, and it was like, well, we really want to keep some continuity, so can we stay another couple? So made it 3 years here. December 13th when I started, made it the 3-year tour, leaving it off of John Peterson here, appropriate hands.
Thanks for leaving, sir.
Thanks. You can stay and wait and drill. So I think it's been a pretty interesting development for this organization. I hope it can continue. It would be neat to say that operational logistics is completely sourced and the expertise comes right out for MLG as this thing develops. Obviously, you'll have to work the continuum for that happens. But no, I've enjoyed it here. It's had a lot of laughs, bug eating contests. I mean, those are the things you remember. Mitch telling, Mitch is in Okinawa, he emailed me, you know what, now I exercise with dip in my mouth. I'm just running my own show these days, I don't care.
PT in my own conditions. I run 6 miles on the treadmill with a dip.
In front of the other services?
So,
that's great.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a good thing, and that Korean oak plant is not going anywhere, so it's definitely going to be a continuing thing for you guys to get sharper and sharper on. I'm very grateful for the plaque and the memories and the friendships, and unless I get deleted off the email trail, I'll be keeping up with you guys in some way. I don't think that happens, does it? No, but thank you very much.
I want to say something before you leave. First of all, know that the oak plant won't go anywhere. And this day forward, if anything is wrong, it used to be Bush's fault, now it'll be Rusciarelli's fault. Well, we always thought it should be that way, but he dug his feet in, What I wanted to share with some of the younger officers who don't know him very long, people make impressions on you. Whatever it is, they make impressions. And I think one of the things they said last night that was so true is Proverbs 27:17, is iron sharpens iron, a man sharpens a man. And I always figured if you're doing your job well, then I get sharper. I've always gotten better from someone. So I want to share something that I admire very much about Bill. If you go and look at the Manpower book, and we have one, say what the force is right now, active and reserve, and it goes through all the plats and tables and age groups. One of the things that's always fascinated me is that for someone to be 45 years and older, how, as a percentage of the force, active and reserve, what percentage of the force do you think is 45 years and older? And we get a little biased because a lot of us are a little bit longer in the tooth in this room. Take a guess.
I'd say 1%.
0.5%. You're closer, right? So you're now 48, 49 years old.
Yeah, 9. Sorry.
Last time I checked, it was about 0.3 of 1%, right? So very, very, very small. Not many in a room, So if you have 100 in a room, you don't even have one person. So one of the things I take from that is you've stayed in the Marine Corps a lot longer than your average individual. Now, one of the things I read something encouraging the other day. I'm skewing this, of course, if people know my history, but divorces are at a 35-year low. But as a institution, as a profession, the military has the biggest divorce rate of any occupation. The Marine Corps is number 1 in that, and that's the one I'm helping. So we have not anymore though, but if you looked at the divorce rate in the Marine Corps, it is higher than any other occupation, you know, and certainly within the services by default. You two have been married now, how many years? 21 years, 9 children. You've done a tremendous tour in the Marine Corps and hung in there. Your marriage endured. I mean, you are already, again, in that 0.1% of awesomeness. And I would just share that the last thing that I really admired you, besides those 2 accomplishments, was this, is that the first time I really got to know you was after about 2.5 years ago, we were at a Christmas party, all right? And then we all went down to the bar, because that's what Marines do, right? We levitate to the bar. We did that last night. I spent a good amount of time there last night. And then after about 2 beers, we decided to go to Mass. And we had, what, about 7 people joined us. And then that became our thing, every drill. And because of ability and issues, we haven't been together in a while, but we've been going. And so one of the things I respect is, you know, your professional commitment, your family commitment, and your faith commitment. And on those 3 things, you did sharpen me. I appreciate that very much. And that's my takeaway.
That is
And
really
I'll still
nice.
see you in Charlotte in a few
Yes,
weeks.
I have a last thoughts here. I am having a retirement ceremony in Charlotte, and these comments, I haven't finally formed them up in my head yet. I got about a month left, but the woman behind the camera there has definitely carried a huge pack over the last 28 years.
That was evident last night.
Well, it's
We got
on-
married in 1995. Our first baby was born in 96, and 97, 98.
2000,
2001,
2001, 2003.
Anyhow, we had a lot of kids really fast, and I was away for a lot of that. And you guys know your wives at home with little ones, and you know, in our house when one was sick, 6 or 7 were sick, and she was handling that all by herself a lot of times. So you know, tremendous support at home from Debbie, and you know, I guess thanks. I appreciate it, and I'll have better, more formed words at my retirement.
Got a month.
Yeah, he's got a month.
There's that.
And I won't be filming at the retirement. I will be a spectator.
Again, thanks very much, and number 5.
Well done.
You're right on.
Amen.